A law Texas lawmakers passed to end surprise medical bills may not do as much as they had wanted. The Texas Medical Board is working through the rules to implement this new law, which takes effect January 1st. KVUE's Bryce Newberry reports tonight there's a loophole in the proposed rules that could affect the 5 million Texans this law is meant to help.
I had a heart attack just out of the blue.
Drew Calver's medical scare also became a bank account scare.
I was more worried about my health at that point, my mortality.
The Austin ISD teacher was billed $110,000 after being treated at St. David's Medical Center. People like Calver are who would benefit from Senate Bill 1264, passed by the state legislature earlier this year.
The point of the law was to once and for all ban surprise medical bills, and we did that in Texas for every type of health insurance that our state law can touch.
Stacy Pogue is a senior policy analyst at the Center for Public Policy Priorities. The center and AARP submitted a letter to the Texas Medical Board Tuesday voicing concerns over how the agency is writing the rules for implementing the law.
State agencies also need to listen up and make sure that they're really putting patients first when they're writing these rules to make sure that we don't have to pass another law to fix any loopholes.
The loopholes have to do with this waiver that would show patients the highest price for an operation. By signing it, they'd waive their rights and not get the lower price, which is set by state law. You don't have to sign it, but advocates say you may feel pressured to.
That form has got to be clear. You have to understand the price trade-off and what's going to happen to your health care if you say yes or no. But the forms as proposed are full of jargon and legal terms and really hard for a patient to make heads or tails out of.
The TMB tells KVUE in a statement it will thoroughly investigate all complaints regarding allegedly violating any statute or rule. And Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick says he is not happy to learn that attempts may be being made at the Texas Medical Board to create a loophole to undermine this important law. Warning, members of the Texas Medical Board should be aware that the Texas Senate approves all appointments to the TMB. The board meets next week to consider comments. Bryce Newberry, KVUE News.
Now, on the federal level, Congress is considering a bill of its own to protect people from surprise medical bills. Austin Congressman Lloyd Doggett first filed the End Surprise Billing Act 4 years ago. The goal is to end a patient's responsibility for big charges when they're charged for procedures or doctors who are not in their insurance network. In May, President Donald Trump also spoke against surprise bills. His administration sent a set of guidelines about what it wants legislation to include. So far, Congress has not passed any bills on the subject.